Hi y'all, this is Rodney. Rodney Ward, by the way, W-A-R-D. You can email me at my name, R-O-D-N-E-Y, B as in boy, W-A-R-D, at gmail.com. Rodney B. Ward at gmail.com. Anyway, I was doing a lot of videos and stuff last year, and I really kind of had, kind of. I say kind of, but had the wrong attitude, wrong frame of mind, and I was called to preach when I was 17 years old, and I've known since I was 17, back then, to be a youth pastor. Obviously, that may end up being something I put into play at some point, but right now, all these years later, the reason I've been running all these years is, I've got tattoos. A lot of tattoos. I know some people think, you're going to hell if you've got a tattoo. A lot of people going to hell just because they can't eat. That's insane. Because, God's not worried about how good your house looks. He doesn't look at things the way people look at things. How nice this looks, or you got six-pack abs, blah, blah, blah. Everything on the outside. God doesn't look at that. He looks at the inside. That's why everybody's so big on saying, He knows my heart. Well, is your heart on the outside? Well, what shows on the outside is where your heart is, but still, God judges the heart. You may have a really nice house and your yard's like, you're getting best looking house in the neighborhood every spring and summer. Run a showcase on your home. You're charging $8 a ticket if people come through and look at your place. I mean, that's really nice. Materialistically, But the point, I'm trying to make is I've been running all those years. You're running. You'd think with all the running I've done, I'd be in really good shape. Six-pack abs and stuff as well. But, trying to keep this fairly short and sweet. But the main thing is, when I would watch preachers, big ones on TV or whatever, I don't care if it's Joel Osteen, Joyce Meyer, T.D. Jakes. I mean, T.D. Jakes gets pretty fired up, you know what I mean? I really dig a lot of what he has to say and how he says it. But, on that note, the reason I've been running is because, I'm always like, I can't be them. They're so perfect. I mean, you don't ever hear preachers talk about how human they are. I mean, sometimes they mention their old lifestyle. I heard one time talk about how you should go out and get drunk, And I'm thinking, I do that every weekend. Man, this guy used to get drunk. I can't believe it, because we have such an ideal in our minds of how a preacher is supposed to be. Sinless, spotless. You hear about preachers cheating on their wives and resigning from their positions and stuff. Well, guess what, people? They're human. And I finally realized that, I don't have to run anymore. I mean, look at it. I'm a human being. In a lot of ways, I'm no different than you. I consider myself one of the worst kinds of sinners in the world. But I can't really worry about that anymore. I mean, there are people who know me from before, but don't really know me. You know what I'm saying? They knew what I did. They seen what I would do. Even going out. I mean, I was always Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky guy most of the time. And I was always trying to get people together and introduce people, almost like Facebook. Try to get people together and become friends and all this kind of stuff. Well, that's what I did at the bars. There are a lot of people that would testify to that if they would tell the truth. But I would meet guys, I would meet girls, and get everybody, introduce everybody to everybody. It was just crazy. But it was just my personality, you know, how it is, how it was, and how it will always be. So now, trying to get into the preaching mode, you know, I'm not going to be scripted. I can't be scripted. You know, I don't know what else to say about that. You know, I still have that backside of my mind going, well, you got to be perfect. You got to be spotless. You got to be like these other preachers. Oh, they're just so pretty spiritually or whatever. But a lot of them are fake. They just look good. I mean, gold. You get a really nice shiny gold bar, all primped out, pressed, and shiny. You know, it looks so good. I mean, the gold is gold, but it's still materialistic. You know what I'm saying? It's not the real deal. The real deal is knowing that you're human. And those guys or girls that are preaching are the same. They're human. And they will always be human. And even if they've forgotten where they are and how they got there and the fundamentals that we need to be focusing on, if we want to live a godly life. We don't want to live a godly life. We don't have to, you know. I've got my own little reservations about things, no different than you or anybody else will or does or will, you know, or has, anything like that. No different. Well, you know, here we are, you know, I really need to lose 30 more pounds. I really need to do this. I really need to do that. And if I do that, and guess what? This is never going to happen. So anyway, just introducing myself, I guess. We'll see how it goes. But again, name's Rodney. It's nice meeting you guys again. You guys have a blessed night.